You want my name, Hjalmer M. Hanson, right?
Yep.
Who wants that? Born in Stephen, Minnesota. And I went to basic training in 1955 to 57.
Were you drafted or enlisted?
No, I didn't enlist.
You were drafted?
I had to go if I liked it or not.
Okay.
Yeah. What the heck would they call that in them days? I couldn't get a job, you know, because as soon as you go to work, they'll take us away. So I just volunteer draft. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And where'd you go to basic training?
Fort Chaffee, Arkansas. And then I moved to Fort Lewis, Washington.
Okay, that was basic training, so... Pardon?
Basic training, I was in Fort Chaffee, Arkansas.
Okay, what'd you do there?
Me?
What was basic like?
Well, I went to a heavy equipment operator.
But basic training,
that was nothing.
Did you know anybody?
Uh-huh.
How did you get there? By train or plane or what?
Put me on a train in Grand Forks.
Okay.
And away I went.
And you were the only one going that way, or?
On Middle River.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. So was basic training tough for you?
No. No.
Okay, so what's some of the things you did?
You mean in basic training?
Right, yeah.
We went through everything you had to do in basic training.
Okay.
You know.
So give me a little idea of what you did. PT, running, marching.
PT, yeah, you did all that, yeah, all that, yeah. Yeah. And you had school, went to some school, and then they sent me to heavy equipment school. You know. So, it was pretty easy, I thought. Basic training was nothing to me. You know.
Okay. I'm gonna. Is there a door they can shut there, Hjalmer?
Yeah, one over here.
Yeah, why don't you shut that door, because we're getting a lot of noise from... So when you get done with basic training, where'd you go?
Fort Lewis for the second.
Fort Lewis, Washington.
That was the second aid. Yeah.
Okay. And that was your AIT?
Yeah.
Okay. And your MOS was what?
61210, heavy equipment operator.
Heavy equipment operator. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
And how did that go?
Well, perfect. That's what I was doing before I went drafted.
Okay. And give us an idea of what you did as a heavy equipment operator.
Well, you did a lot of those. In Alaska, I did a lot of clearing and pushing the feed crushers and stuff like that.
So so they sent you to heavy equipment operator. They have you do that kind of stuff?
Oh, absolutely.
In your training?
Yep.
Okay, and where would you be, like Puget Sounds, or where would you be doing that at?
Well, it was in Fort Lewis, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that Puget Sound? Probably is.
Yeah.
Is it?
But no, I mean, you're a heavy equipment operator. What would you do? You run heavy equipment, but move dirt, or what?
Oh, absolutely. Oh, dirt, dug holes. Yeah. Build roads. Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. So you get through school, and you go home for leave or anything?
8 weeks. Went home, and I went back to. They shipped me over to Alaska. Then after that, if I remember right.
So how'd you get there?
By ship.
Could I have you sit back a little bit? By ship, huh? So how many days did it take you to get there?
10.
10 days to get to Alaska from Where'd you ship out of?
Seattle.
Seattle, okay.
Yep. Didn't like that trip.
Why is that?
I was sick.
Oh, got seasick, huh?
Yeah, I did.
Not a good trip.
Not a good trip in my book, no.
All right. So, where'd you come into?
Anchorage somewhere.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know what the Port of Anchorage or what it was. I don't remember that. You know?
Okay, and what'd you do while you were there? What did you do while you were there?
Oh, Dad, you're doing everything.
Well,
Going with the soldiers.
Pardon?
Making roads and all that stuff for them, and you know, digging pits, crushing gravel. Till the truck drivers hauled it out, and yeah.
So where did you stay?
In the barracks.
In the barracks? What kind of barracks were they?
Oh, they were nice barracks.
Wooden, brick, mud?
I think they were wood first, and then I transferred to the Air Force, you know. Then I had nice barracks. But otherwise, they're old old army barracks.
Yeah. Wooden.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was the food pretty good?
Yeah, no complaints. No complaints. It was better in the Air Force, though.
Oh,
I thought.
oh really? Okay, and how long were you there?
Oh, what was it there? 9, 10, 11 months, I think it was. Something like that.
Okay.
Because I was in for 2 years. Yeah.
Okay, and then anything else you want to add about Alaska? Did you get to tour Alaska at all, or go bear hunting, anything?
No, I didn't go bear hunting, but I went bear hunting downtown.
Okay. How about salmon fishing, anything like that?
No.
No fishing or?
No.
Okay. Did you ever make it to Kodiak Island then? Anything like that?
Oh, no.
Okay. All right. So what'd you do for fun?
Well, do we have to tell you that?
No, well, you can tell me what you...
I think you got the message there.
Okay. All right. So how'd you get back to the States?
On the boat. We got back on the boat, too.
Were you looking forward to that trip?
No.
Did you get,
not a bit.
yeah. Did you get sick on the way back too?
If I remember right, I didn't. Wasn't too bad.
Okay. So you get home. Did you muster out then, or?
Well, let's see. You had to go to training 6 weeks afterwards, or 6 months. I had to go afterwards to meetings. Then they shipped me down to the cities for Camp McCoy for so long, and then they couldn't find me. So I didn't have to do none of it. They sent me home then.
Why couldn't they find you?
They couldn't find my records.
Oh, your records. Okay, they never came with you. All right.
Yeah. So I just went home then. Yeah.
Well, they must have mustered you out then, huh?
Oh, I suppose they did, yeah.
Yeah. So what was your best experience while you're in there, in the military?
Going to work every day. It's the same as I did before I went in.
Okay.
Knew everything, what I was going to do. Everything was nice. And, yeah. The only thing I didn't like, you had to polish everything. You start polishing a dozer, you know.
Okay.
I wasn't too proud of that, but...
Okay. So you get out of the military, what did you do then?
Went back in construction.
Okay. Who'd you work for?
All over.
Okay.
Minneapolis, and I helped the guy by Kennedy first, Byron Dahl. I said, no, this ain't. I got to go to the big city where I make big money. So then I went to the St. Paul and Minneapolis area. Yeah.
That worked out pretty good for you?
I don't know, I hung there for 52 years.
When did you come back to Middle River?
Well, I moved the kids and the wife back, what the hell year was it? In the early 60s, I think it was. We had 3 boys, you know, she was a little different living in St. Paul and have kids.
Yeah.
She didn't like it. She moved it back up here, so yeah.
So you're retired now?
Yeah.
Okay. And you a Legion member?
Yeah.
How many years you been a Legion member? Long time?
Well, I suppose it's been 30 years, I think.
Okay. All right. Anything else you want to add about your military service?
No, I didn't mind it.
Okay.
I had 30 years. I think I had 30 years on the what do you call it, Delray?
Legion card.
Legion card.
Membership card.
Membership card.
Okay. All right.
Drill squad. I was on the drill squad there for quite a few years. Yeah.
Well, that's good. Thank you for doing that.
Yeah, you betcha.
So, anything else you want to add?
No, I think it's good enough.
Okay. Well, I want to thank you for your service.
You're welcome.
Thank you for doing this interview.
I didn't know it was